At Indiana Country Club with Greg Farco from Titleist. Greg's here to discuss the new 714 irons.
Thanks, Danny. When we talk about the new AP family of irons, the idea was to improve the flight, the feel, the forgiveness. I'll touch specifically on the flight. With the long irons, we were trying to get them up in the air a little higher. So what we did was have a little wider sole, an undercut top line, dual cavity construction, and the use of high-density tungsten. So you get your long irons up in the air, and then conversely, to get your short irons flying a little flatter, you've got a narrower sole and stronger lofts by 2 degrees. Now when you look at the AP2, trying to do the same thing with the flight, but obviously you can't just do the exact same thing, different kind of players. So with the long irons, we're using 43 grams of high-density tungsten way out in the heel and the toe. On the short irons, you're going to have 1 degree stronger loft and a little different face thickness. So again, you're going to have the long irons in both sets flying a little higher and the short irons flying a little lower, hence they're all going to go a little bit further. And finally, when you talk about the look of these new irons, both sets are going to have a little cleaner hosel blend. So while the offset is still measured the same, it just doesn't look like it's there quite as much as in prior generations.
Well, I know at the fitting day that we really noticed the difference on how the clubs interact with the turf. They go into the turf and come out a lot quicker.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's one thing I've noticed myself too. And I think that a lot of that has to do with both sets are going to have a pre-worn leading edge combined with a little more camber. And that just makes it a little easier for that club to get in and out of the turf faster, get you a little cleaner strike, and a really outstanding feel.
Well, thanks for coming in, Greg. I appreciate the information.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, Dan.